What is a feeling and what is an emotion? Look at that. It's raining out here in the dragon room. I'm Angel. Hi. I'm writing a book about emotional mastery, and I have become more acutely aware that most of us think about feelings and emotions sort of interchangeably, but they're not the same thing. Emotions are a neurochemical or bodily chemical and electrical response to input through our sensory equipment. And feelings are what we have when we become aware of those emotions in our body, and basically then the stories that we tell about those sensations. And that being the case, our feelings, which then can create more emotions, confusingly perhaps, our feelings are more in our control than we tend to think. And here is where the mastery part can come in. By becoming more aware of our emotions, that is the neurochemical and electromagnetic responses that our body is having, and learning to name it, learning to put a little more space around it through metacognition, which is stuff like meditation, meta, also prayer, walking outside, and therapy. All those are aimed at metacognition, which is a way of looking at your own thoughts. So in this case, looking at your emotional responses, your bodily responses, the neurochemical and electromagnetic things going on in your body, as well as your thoughts about those and your then subsequent feelings about those. Did you know that emotions take about a quarter of a second to and last about 6 seconds or less? And then after that, the chemistry that happens is the result of our thoughts, and that is the result of what we believe about our feelings. So we can learn to become more aware through metacognition of our emotions, learn to name them, learn to accept them and let them pass through, and learn to decide rather than letting our limbic system react to those emotions with feelings. We can learn to decide how we want to take action and what we want to respond to. Our emotions are great resources. They're data. They're our body's way of communicating with us. And if we just suppress them, and or if we tell ourselves bad stories about them, and or if we react to them, we can really create problems in our relationships. It's a loud plane overhead, isn't it? Let's enjoy some plants while that goes by. I'm in my 8 dragon room, by the way. This is a recycled material structure that I've been working on for a little over a year now. I have others. Wrote a book about one of them. You can find that on Amazon. Back to my summary of my main point. Emotions are neurochemical electromagnetic responses that our body has, and are great resources that we can learn to take messages from about what's happening to our body. But we don't have to take them as facts. They're not, that we can put more space around them and learn to respond to our emotions with more intention, so that we can navigate our lives again with more intention, and end up responding to things going on in the way that we want to, being the people that we want to be, instead of being overwhelmed by our emotions and thinking that those emotions are facts. A friend of mine said this recently to me, that she used to think that her emotions were facts. And we had a great conversation about that. And I too have taken my emotions at different points in my life to be facts. And they are, in fact, biochemical electromagnetic responses in the body. So in that way, they are factual. But the stories that we tell ourselves about our emotions, and hence the cascade of emotions that we create from those stories, are in fact changeable. They are in fact often pre-programmed in an unconscious way and not serving us very well. So I invite you to think about that. I invite and welcome your comments and questions about that. If you're interested in the book that I'm writing, give me a comment. Check out the description. Hopefully there's a link to my email in there, or you can find me on most of the social media platforms, and I will be talking more about it. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. Till next time, thanks for being you. Thanks for letting me be me. Stay free.